All over the track like Tommy the Train, Louis Vuitton briefcase.
What's going on, guys? It's Bryce from Fitz Records, and we're back already with a little news video. But before we get into that, alright, thanks for clicking on the video. I'm gonna be pumping out the content. I took a few day break, alright, I've been working, I've been dealing with some stuff, alright, but hey, we're gonna keep it inconsistent. I'm trying to get at least a video or two out a week for now. Depending on how this goes and how I'm feeling, I might try to pump it out more, but probably 2 videos a week is what I'm looking at right now. Alright, but today I've constructed a timeline of events in piecing together everything we know about this Madlib and Logic collab album. Alright, MadGic, alright, it's genius. MadGic, like, what else could you ask for? Now, if you don't know, Madlib, one of the best producers in hip-hop history, definitely one of the best alive for sure, if not the best one alive. Him and Logic are working on an album together, alright? Like I said, it's going under the name MadGic. We don't know exactly if the album title will be called MadGic, but their duo they formed together is MadGic. Because commonly Madlib, when he collabs with rappers, he'll combine his name and the rapper's name to form a duo. This can be seen through when he collabed with MF Doom and they made Mad Villainy. They went under the name Mad Villainy, as Mad for Madlib and then Villainy because MF Doom. He's the villain. But you know, Madlib, he's done plenty of collab albums with some really underground and popular rappers. Pinata, Bandana, Freddie Gibbs come to mind, Liberation with Talib Kweli, and the list honestly goes on and on. As of right now, there's not a known release date or length, or even if this album will be on streaming or not. But I'm gonna give you all the information we currently have, and then we can come to a conclusion at the end.
I could just say whatever, this shit sound fire as fuck.
So, Logic is freshly retired. We'll get to that later. And now he's into his streaming bag, you know what I'm saying? Fuck the other shit, he's in his streaming bag, alright? He signs his deal to Twitch, so obviously people bother him about the music, alright? People are like, you're not retired, release Ultra 85, release this, release that, whatever. And he says the only way he's coming back is if he does a collab album with Madlib.
I thought about that once. I was like, if I did, I definitely wouldn't come back on some Logic shit, but like, if I did it, if Madlib was down to do an album with me, I would do one. But technically we're a group, and it's not Logic.
And usually with Logic, he says stuff like this, and then it just never sees the light of day. However, this is something he did bring up multiple times. It was really hard to dig for old Logic clips from his Twitch stream of him talking about this, because his VODs delete after about 2 months or so, and a lot of the YouTube channels get taken down that post these clips, and it would honestly just be a lot to sift through. However, I did find some posts on Reddit and whatnot talking about this, showing that he did bring this up multiple times.
Look around the room, I see 6 blowing trees. Look around the room,
So next month in September, he does an interview with Anthony Fantano, the Needle Drop, you know, Melon himself, and he says this about the potential of a Madlib and Logic collaboration album.
I mean, I've been talking to Madlib, and that's the one dude that I was like, the only guy I'd make an album with is Madlib. And if we were gonna do it, we'd coin MadGic, MadGic, and it wouldn't be a Logic album. It'd be MadGic. It'd be some collaborative rap shit. But I'm so off rap that's like the last thing that I would ever want to do. So
the last thing you would ever want to do?
pass it off the rhetoric, the scratch on the track like a dog full of fleas.
Alright, so 2 months later, November, bringing it up in the streams again, just talking about it. However, I did find this Reddit post that talked about it from November, saying that he basically confirmed that the album will happen. In the Needle Drop clip, he said he talked to Madlib about doing it, and I do remember him on stream saying him and Madlib have talked about it a little bit, but, you know, they're both busy, so they're both finding time to do it, so I guess they finally found some time to do it, as we'll see in the near future.
Kicked out of school, but I spit degrees. I leave them scenes ruined.
So a few months go by, nothing's really said too much, probably still bringing it up on streams here and there, whatnot, if he's getting asked about it, but Logic tweets out this, which you might be asking yourself, what is Rap Cats Part 3? Well, I'll show you what Rap Cats Part 3 is.
I remember ultramagnetic against that's a sonic Africa Lambada and the soul sonic, yeah, MC ID, Public Enemy, Boogie Down, MC Shan, MC Ran.
Sound familiar? Sound familiar? Okay, so this is a song released in 2005 by Quasimodo, which is Madlib's alter ego that he created when he started rapping over his beats, because he normally just does production, but he wanted to rap, so coined Quasimodo and Lord Quas, which is the higher pitched voice. So I know you know what it is, but I'm not gonna jump to that yet, because hey, I gotta introduce you to someone now. This is Ethan Alapot. Maybe I said that right. Who knows? Or he goes by Egon. He's a founder, president, Now Again Records, friend of Madlib, works with Madlib, worked with the J Dilla estate, stuff like that. he's worked at a manager and stuff like that, kind of industry. He's like one of the industry guys, kind of in the underground a lot. But he posted this to Instagram in February. Okay, so this is Egon's Instagram. This is what he posted in February. He says, "Thank you, Logic, for blessing a third generation of collectors in my line with time capsules I hope they'll enjoy, hold, and one day revisit and trigger memories of a beautiful day and a very weird moment in our lives." Alright, so as you can see here, Logic gifted him 3 Charizard cards, but he gave these to his kids, actually. So here's pictures of all of them holding the cards. So clearly, if this happened, Logic and Madlib and Egon would have had to have been together at some point, hanging out, working on music or so. And I think it's quite the coincidence that Logic replied to that genius tweet talking about how he listened to Rap Cats Part 3 a lot, as we're gonna get to right now.
Disturb your whole fucking family like a father's heart attack, coming for their throat.
The date is April 23rd. Logic tweets out this. Alright, now everyone was like, what the fuck? Basically, no one knew it was happening, alright? Of course, Logic been talking about this Madlib shit, but people didn't believe him, alright? I personally was not really thinking it was gonna come to light of day. Honestly, I mean, I really just didn't. However, he tweets this, and a few hours later, he releases the song Mars Only Part 3 on his YouTube channel by MadGic.
Hey yo, break fast like a gap blast. It's half past time to get rid of the trash. Don't do it for the cash. I'm writing beats while I'm whipping the BM. Shit to make you throw up your hands like 12 p.m.
Now remember those Charizard cards we were talking about?
500,000 for a gig. That's why I bought a Charizard for $250,000. Hip hop Twitter mad. Fuck how you feel.
Yeah, that's how expensive these things are. All right, so him giving Egon's kids these Charizard cards was no joke. All right. This seems to be something that's pretty connected. Now, we can confirm that an actual album is coming due to the bars in this album that say this.
Fuck a underground, fuck a pop sound. Made this whole album in a lockdown. Hip hop is our town.
Made this whole album in this lockdown. Now, I know what you're thinking. What other albums has he made in lockdown? Not No Pressure. He made that a little bit before the Confessions tour, which was in late 2019. And then the only other album he could have created in lockdown was Planetary Destruction. But I don't think he's referring to that, because Logic has never referred to himself as Doc D, and even on this song, he refers to Doc D, but he does not refer to Doc D as himself.
With Doc D getting blasted.
So I think the album he's talking about is this Madlib album. We'll get to more evidence. We'll get to more evidence, though. We'll get to more evidence. Now, also, as a side note, I'd like to add that when Logic very first started streaming, he wanted to release an Ultra 85 mixtape, which wasn't actually Ultra 85, but he wanted to rap on a whole bunch of different people's beats and just put it out for free on DatPiff or SoundCloud or whatever, to Drake Started From the Bottom. He used the verse from that on Mars Only Part 3, which I'll show you now.
Yeah. This shit is God level, the rebel, nobody could revel. I'm sick as the devil, I'm Dwayne Johnson, you fucking pebble, presidential with the bezel. Check shit is God level, the rebel, nobody could revel. I'm sick as the devil, I'm Dwayne Johnson, you fucking pebble, presidential with the bezel.
To show that this is even more official and not just a remix, Quasimodo actually posted on his Instagram account this song with a little visualizer to go along with it. And Egon posts about how this song actually came to fruition. Now this is a very long caption, but I'm going to copy and paste it and I'll put it on the screen now, so pause if you want to read it right now. But basically, this just goes over the history of how he dug for these records, and I think he said 1998. And how he found them at an old shop in North Carolina and then gave them to Madlib later to flip for Rap Cats Part 3, and now how the sample flip is now living on Logic's Mars Only Part 3. He also posted these on his Instagram story, which I did post on my Twitter, which if you're not following, you gotta go in the description and drop a follow right now. He found this legendary record shop. It came with this 45 RPM record that he turned to Rap Cats Part 3, and now it's become this. And he @s at Logic and at Madlib. So this is an official thing. I mean, this is happening. Now we also have another post from Egon here, which again, the caption's really long. I'll copy and paste it and put it on the screen if you want to read it now. So right here we just have a picture of Madlib sitting down, probably looking at MPC or something. Looks like he's in a studio type thing. And here we have Mark D from the Beastie Boys. I don't know if he's going to be involved in this at all. I'd have to guess not. This is probably just a stop they had within the day. I don't know if it's going to be related to the MadGic album or Logic in any way, but we'll have to see. More wine stuff, whatnot. Some records here. More wine. And then this last picture, goated, dude. The two goats, MadGic themselves, man. Logic look kind of freaky there. I don't know. The lighting of this picture kind of weird. He got the campfire and everything, but he adds Logic, Madlib, and Quasimodo. And what's that in Logic's hand? It's a CD. All right. Now, if we go over here, I'm gonna read part of his caption. We then went to Logic's place. He played the blues around a fire pit. Madlib gave him 4 CDs of new beats. We drank cores in the bottles. Mike said reminded him of Red Stripe. Frogs croaked intermediately. So, Logic and Madlib have been working on this album. And I feel like Madlib gave him these CDs for these beats just to work on it some more. I think he's giving Logic a lot of freedom with it. I think he just wants Logic to use his instrumentation and rap how he wants to rap, and that's it, really. We don't know how this album's been created or how much of it had been done up to this point, but we do know, alright, they are working. They are working.
I'm backstage about to go and murder the set list. I'm gone.
Now, a whole month goes by. Logic does not even talk about this album, does not even talk about Mars Only Part 3. He didn't even post Mars Only Part 3. The only one that did was the person who engineered it and a few other people around the Rat Pack, but Logic didn't even acknowledge it, which I thought was interesting. He tweets out, new MadGic, and then a few minutes later he drops the song Raddest Dad on his YouTube channel by MadGic.
Never back down, here to get down. Skinny motherfucker, but I'm ripped now. Get a grip now, knock a shit down. Think I got another hip-hop hit now. Everybody wanna throw a fit now. Another single hook on the album, I can't.
Now, this instrumental was also used before by another rapper named Rock Marciano. I don't know if you know who he is, but he's a really good underground rapper. He's been on the scene for a while. I need to check out more of his new stuff. I know a lot of his newer albums have been highly praised on Twitter and whatnot. I need to check him out, but no, he's definitely a really good rapper. I've listened to a good amount of his stuff. But Madlib actually gave him this beat to use on his song called The Sacrifice.
Check it, back is the most flyers. Whole suppliers got the best clients. Chicken heads testifying. Squeeze text, see lead flying. She wanna try.
So that song came out in 2013. But anyways, we have more evidence in the song about an album actually being created. Logic has a bar about the album, which I'll play right now.
Another single hook on the album.
So the album is coming, alright? The evidence is here. The album is on the way. When will we get it? I don't know. Will it be uploaded only to YouTube? I don't know. If I had to guess, so yes, a lot of the samples may not be easy to clear. I don't know if these other artists have say in that or not, or if only Madlib has to clear since it's instrumentation or whatever labels they have going on. I don't know how this shit works, but we'll find out when it eventually comes out. So I also want to add the reversed audio at the end of the song. At the end of the song, there's some backwards vocals that kind of cut in and out of just Logic whispering, but I'm going to play a clip here of them reversed, and then I'm going to turn this volume up so you can listen to what he says. So I'll play that now.
But I've been making music every single day since I retired because I love it. And then I think what I realized is that I don't like the industry. So I think I want to retire from the industry. That's why I want to do this music for free. Sometimes I want to come back, but I don't know if I should go back. I mean, if I did, I'd want to be independent. That'd be pretty cool, being a major artist and then actually retiring from the industry instead of music in itself. I don't know. I think about it a lot. Okay. Alright.
Logic is back, man. I mean, shit. We all knew it was gonna happen though, low-key. I knew he just hated the industry, and if you actually watch the streams and stuff where he was talking about how he's retiring and stuff, it became very clear that this man just hated the industry. He was never like, oh, I don't like making music anymore. It was never about that, which a lot of people who just like read articles or just saw that he was retiring wouldn't realize because you didn't sit through and watch all these streams or videos of him talking about it. But the people like me that did knew this was coming, and basically he just confirmed what we all were thinking, which is nice to hear from him. I mean, it's nice to get that confirmation rather than just like wondering if you're right or not. Now, there is another MadGic song that is out there. I'm not gonna play it for you. It's currently being sold actually because someone fucking backdoored Logic. All right, someone's trying to leak this shit. There is a snippet out there. I'm not going to play the snippet. I'm not going to tell you what it's called. I'm not going to tell you where to find it. If you want to find it, you know where to go for it. Don't be linking in the comments either, but it is out there, and I figured I'd mention this video just to show you that they do have some more songs together. And similarly to Mars Only Part 3, this snippet that's floating out there on the internet uses bars from another one of his songs in the Ultra 85 mixtape. which is actually Topolo G's Go Stupid, which I'll play now.
This a new generation. Switch up the style, I'm regenerating. I be talking to God when I'm hearing Satan. I'm a black member pass like I'm Michael Payton. Why you think I made everybody? It's a state.
So the snippet uses that verse and whatnot. The reason I'm showing you that is just to show, in this next clip I'm about to show you, he talks about how this Madlib shit is like this rap shit, and on Radis Dad he said there's no hooks in the album, which is showing you he's really just trying to get these Madlib instrumentals and he's just trying to spit over them, whether they're written priorly or he's coming up with them on the spot or just freestyling it. He wants to just rap. That's the shit he wants to do. He doesn't want to think about, oh, this won't go here. He's not thinking about no concept. He just wants to rap. And if you don't believe me, hear it from the man himself.
But then you'll get the Madlib shit. And I think the funny thing is like, this Madlib shit to me is so much more hip-hop than probably anything I've ever done, except for back when I was like a teenager, because I'm not giving a fuck. There's no message. This isn't fucking, you know, some shit where I'm like, everything's gonna be all right. Like, it's literally just like, yo, I'm fucking rapping, dog. And I think that's all that matters.
So that's all we really know about this album so far. We don't know when it's gonna come out. If I had to guess, I think he'll probably drop another single on his YouTube channel within the next month or so, and then I think it'll come out midsummer. I think the whole album will come out midsummer. I think it'll only be on YouTube. I would like if it was on streaming, that'd be dope, but if not, it is what it is. I don't know if he's gonna want to. He seems to really be on this free music wave right now, which I think is something he wants to capitalize on with this MadGic shit. I don't think he's gonna be able to get out of his Def Jam contract if he drops this, because I believe he has to drop one more album to get out of it. But I think in order to do that, he'd have to go under the name Logic, and this is not that, this is MadGic, so I don't know if it's gonna work out like that. But we'll just have to see. Let me know what you thought about the video. This is a little bit different than what I have done. I want to do more stuff like this. If we get updates, I would love to make an update video, or when the album actually comes out, I'm definitely going to be covering it, whether it's a reaction or review, a tier list, who fucking knows, but I'm definitely going to be covering it, because I've been looking forward to it for a while now. And if I did this video, I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't cover the actual album, alright? Anyways, thank you for watching. Drop a like, subscribe. Alright, we're going to be pumping out the content. Like I said, I'm gonna shoot for 2 videos a week. You might just get 1 a week, but I'm going to shoot for 2 videos a week, alright? We're going to try to build this up slowly. We'll see how this goes, though. But, yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. It's been Bryce from Fitz Records. Peace.
Fuck away from me. Closing time.